Namah Shivaya and welcome. This is Ashna here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each and every one of you beautiful divine souls to my channel with all my love and all my heart. If you're coming here for the first time, welcome. And to all my existing subscribers, I love you and thank you for your continued support. You know, yesterday I was doing my yoga practice in the morning and I was doing Bhujangasana, looking up into the sky, and a thought was coming. I want to do a reading. I don't know what topic to choose. So, what should I do, Spirit? And it was just a thought that I'm going to be planning a reading in the next couple of days. Which one should it be? And right when I finished my yoga practice, a message came in on my YouTube on this 11:11. What door are you unlocking with this portal? Okay, so this was a message that came in. And this is from Heal 713. And this person requests, "Hey Archana, I have a reading request, a reading on Soul Tribe. Who are they? Our vibrational resonance or frequency? What is our core essence in common and how we can identify and meet them? How can we come in alignment?" It's a beautiful topic. A lot of times we feel very alone, lonely, and feel like if we could find some resonance to our soul family, and sometimes we become dimmer and duller, and our shine starts fading in a non-resonant setting. Even though it's all for a purpose, but still the soul craves connection and belonging. And readings like these help us to step more into our core blueprint that might have gotten suppressed along the way, and also gives us hope to keep going. This is such a beautiful, beautiful Heal 713. Thank you so much for inspiring me. And as I read this, I went into my normal mode. I'm a researcher, so I'm like, okay, what can I do? What would be? So I divided based on what the person has requested. I've divided what I will be doing in this video would be a reading on Soul Tribe. Oh yes, I should have told you what am I doing. So in this video, I'll do a video on Soul Tribe, and the first part of the reading is going to be about who are they. I'll just talk about it. What is your vibrational resonant frequency through the cards that called to me that would answer this question. And second is going to be how you can identify them, right? So how you can identify that this is your soul tribe. And the third part of the reading is going to be how you can come in alignment. So we are going to delve into this. But first, let's start with talking about who a soul tribe is or soul family. So what I've understood and what I believe is that soul tribe and soul family are people with whom we have a deep soul connection with. It would be something like you have an instant connection with someone, an instant knowing, a feeling of being home. You're going to find that you have some shared values and goals, and there's a lot of understanding. So when we're looking at this, there's a lot of understanding, there's a lot of depth to connection. It doesn't matter whether you're close in physical proximity. That's what I meant by physical closeness. It doesn't matter about the distance or the culture or the gender, whatever it may be, no matter what backgrounds you have, there is this understanding. You have an instant connect with a person because you are bonding on so many levels. There are these shared goals, shared visions, perhaps your core frequency in terms of your values, they align. Doesn't mean 100% match, but core values when they align with someone. Giving you an example, a core value to me is someone who is honest and has integrity, very respectful. So I immediately align with people who have that as their core frequency. Okay, so just giving you a little bit of that example on who a soul tribe and a soul fam is. Okay, so there's this mutual support and understanding. That's who they are. So that's the first part that you requested, who are the soul tribe. Okay, so now let's get into the reading aspect of it on what is your vibrational resonant frequency. All right, I could go on and on and on. So I'm going to curb that part. And I am reading for all of you, so it is a general reading. I may not be tapping into all of your resonant frequency, but these are the decks I feel are going to really help me to answer this question for you. Let's start with the first part. What is your resonant frequency? What is the vibrational frequency of the beautiful viewers who are going to be tuning into this reading now and forever? Forgiveness. Beautiful. Let me get the cards first. power. I'm getting that old song. You've got the power. We can be silly. Super silly. Air. What is this? What is this? Mutable. Thank you. Gorgeous energies. So we have here forgiveness, surrender, power, air element, mutable, and the first chakra. So what am I feeling with all of this? Your core frequency is that you have the power to manifest. A strong manifesting power exists with you. We have power and we have the first chakra. First chakra is all about stability, about the material realm, about the physical body, about this entire physical realm. Money, wealth, finances, body, being here, being very physical. So some of you, it may be panning out as you're very body conscious in terms of you're very fitness oriented. Okay, you're doing a lot of yoga. You care about the kind of foods you eat. You're very, very particular about it. Okay, and you're very strongly grounded and connected to Mother Earth. Okay, so your resonant frequency is the power to manifest. If you haven't been able to experience your manifestations, it is because of these layers that you are unfolding, going through to discover your true essence. Because I'm looking at your true essence. True essence is pure power. Very directed. Some of you may be Sagittarius, because I was taken to the energy of Sagittarius here with this power, with the bow and arrow. You're very focused. So the harder the challenges, the lessons become, the further you actually go. The deeper you fall into the subconscious or to the shadow self, the higher you go. So you may feel like you're being pulled to the edge. There's this deep tension. You know, when I have the bow and arrow, you have to create that tension. And you keep pulling it to the back. And then when you release it, it goes really high. So you've got the power to launch to very great heights and to great distances. Okay. Very single pointed and beautiful energy, very powerful. You're very protected. You're very, very protected by the angels. You're guided by spirit very strongly. You have a very strong connection to spirit. As I'm seeing on this first chakra, the whole crown chakra is all lit up and it's all golden energy. That takes me to Christ consciousness. You hold, it's interesting, and I talked about value systems. There's the sword and there's the air element, which all talks about communication. So I'm channeling and reading cards, okay? So what I'm seeing here is you hold your values very close to you. Whatever your value systems are, I value respect, I value integrity, I value people being kind to one another, I value individuality, I value unity. Whatever those value systems are, you hold them very strong to your heart and you don't deter from them. So you may come across sometimes as stubborn. It's very important. So don't let those words put you down. Or if in the past you've allowed people who have said these things to you, oh, you're being too materialistic, or you're too driven by why are you going so crazy about your fitness, or why are you going so crazy about eating healthy food, or, going for that. It is your core frequency. You're here to manifest that power. That through this physical body, through this physical realm, if my body is healthy, my mind is healthy, my emotions are healthy, and I'm connected deeply to my form, okay, not being attached, there's a difference, being deeply connected to the form, it is what we are here experiencing in the physical reality. But you also have this amazing gift of surrender. You see these are it's not you're attached to the material world. You are very easily able to surrender. Now, you may say, Archana, I'm not able to surrender. I'm talking about your core frequency. You have this gift to surrender to spirit, to allow spiritual insights to come, allow spirit to guide you even in those moments where there is heavy tears, and I'm seeing it's like bloodshed, it's like so much pain, right? You're able to surrender, you're able to open your arms because your heart is very pure with this forgiveness, with these both of these, very beautiful. You have a very forgiving heart, you have a beautiful loving heart. And through the power of love, you're able to activate forgiveness for people who are unkind, for people who are coming from their shadow self. It doesn't mean you can do it all the time, but it means that this is your core frequency. This is how you're wired. And that's why perhaps you may feel or get hurt a lot, because you come and activate from a very pure place. You come from a pure loving place. You have raw power, actually. Air element and this first chakra and power. You have a lot of power. So something that you may not know about yourself, I feel, is that when you go someplace, whether it's a friends group, you're in a work situation, wherever, wherever you go, people can pick up your energy, and there's a formidable energy to you. Okay, with air, first chakra, power, there is this formidable energy. So anybody who wants to stay in the shadow and not want to be shifted, you're here to shift, you're here to awaken, you're here to exert your will, but not in a negative way, not in being abusive, not in being overly not being overly powerful, right? Powering over another, not like that. This is, you're here to exert your will. You're here to exert your ideas, to bring your ideas to reality, because you have a deep connection to source. There's this, I'm sensing a big balance. There's this strong masculine energy I pick up. Okay. Then right centering the reading is mutability, surrender. We got the surrender card twice. This says surrender. Right here, do you see it says surrender? Now look on this one also, it says surrender, right? So I'm seeing this ability to surrender to the flow, very important. So you listen in to your intuitive, you have a strong intuitive side. You're connected to the universe, you're connected to your angels, you're connected to the guide. You're here to provide higher order value. You're here to provide great insights. You're very insightful, you're very wise. You bring in progressive ideas with the Aquarius energies, and you know when it is time to go with the flow, and you allow yourself to be guided by spirit, like, okay, this is the time I must be soft and yielding. So you are probably in the stage where you're learning to harness and master this power that you have. So sometimes you may find that your words are a little bit too sharp, or sometimes you find you've been too passive. It's because you're balancing this immense power that is your core frequency. You have very strong manifesting abilities. I'm telling you, it's coming in super strong, okay? And you have this gift of welcoming change, right? With the air sign and with this power. You have the power to not only bring about a shift in your life, but to help others. So I see you as an awakener. I see you as an alchemist. I see you as a manifester. That's what I'm picking up as your core frequency. You also have a very strong intellectual mind, a curious mind to learn things. How do I overcome this challenge? Okay, it could be a physical challenge, could be a mental challenge, emotional challenge. You'll go about finding things, and you will discover at some point, you will open up your heart, and you, through that power of love, forgiveness will flow. You'll release that. It could be small releases coming in. This is release. This releases. You're going to feel that sense of power. You're going to feel that sense of empowerment. And you know what a rando message I got? It's not rando. Sorry, angels. I tell you what. I feel that you probably look younger than your age, because I suddenly saw this glowy skin as I closed my eyes. Okay, so it's because when I said you release something, when you release something, it's releasing the toxins from the skin, and your skin begins to glow, or your hair is shiny. It's just nice, or you're just glowing because suddenly that happiness, you've released that grief, you release that sadness, you begin to feel so happy. Right? So you surrender to the flow, you surrender into the moment. You may also be, okay, this is fun energy, I love it. So this is like the monkey energy I'm picking up. So with this surrender, I'm suddenly feeling like you have this energy, very bubbly energy, where you are open like a child. Like this surrender feels like childlike energy. You're someone who can tap into that inner child with ease. So if you haven't been able to do that, do it. If you haven't been able to, do it now, because you're meant to. You're meant to open up and connect to the inner child within. Okay? So if there's this harshness and things like that, if nothing else, you guys have this power for the physicality. Don't you want to look great? We can be a little bit vain here, right? That will help you look up better. Let go of that pain. Let go of that anger. Let go of that and allow the child to come through. Anyway, jokes apart, but that's your main frequency that I'm picking up over here. So thank you, angels. Thank you for bringing that lightness in. Thank you. If more messages come, I will get into that. Now, let's get into the second aspect of the reading, which is about how you can identify your soul tribe. Let's get into that. How can you identify your soul tribe? Where are my decks? Oh, these are the ones. Let's see. How can you identify your soul tribe? How can my viewers identify their soul family, soul tribe? Okay, so many want to come, so I'll take two because a couple want to talk. Health. Remember, I was talking about that. Thank you, angels. Health and creativity. Universe. Thank you. Talk about change. Change. Aries. Yes, that's how you know. Go get us. I'm using this animal deck after eons. So the animal spirit was calling to me. There may be a strong connection to animals. I haven't used this deck in almost 2 years. Zebra. Let's see what I channel with the animal spirit. Earthworm. Any more? Let's take from this one. We already got this. We'll take from here is what I'm feeling. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. So, how are you going to know who they are? How are you going to know who they are? Let's get into that. They're also going to be, I talked about health. They're going to be quite focused on health. They could be working in healthcare. That came through. Okay? They would be very involved with matters of health. Okay? Mental health, emotional health, physical health. But yours came in for the first chakra and your power. You're going to find that they also have this desire and this single pointedness and this focused energy towards health. Okay? Physical health, mental health, emotional health. They could be proponents of that. They could be activists, right? I'm feeling like activist energy here. I'll tell you why. Okay, I'm seeing Aries here, very brave, very passionate. They could be very passionate about the mental health of women or mental health of people who are of a certain culture or of a certain background or who have experienced this. It could be so many ways, right? So I'm picking that up like they are really passionate about it. How are you going to know who they are? Very independent souls, very brave souls. You're going to see them pioneering. They could be entrepreneurs, but you're definitely going to see them stand out. It is impossible with the Sun, Aries, and Uranus. Are you kidding me? I mean, they're different. Oh, I'm different. I'm different. Look at this. They're going to stand out from a crowd. They're going to have their own thought process. It could be about their health. It could be about any aspect in their life. Highly creative people. That's how you know who your tribe is. Very different, very creative. They'll come up with creative solutions. They'll come up with creative ideas about how to move about an issue in the world, in their city, in their company, in their friends group, in whichever area. I see them really stand out. Talk about radically change, welcoming change. You welcome change, and they are change activists for sure. Some of these people with the Uranus energy I'm picking up is that their working of the mind works very differently, right? They're working very differently. And they're about futuristic thinking. So you may see them talking about the universe. The universe is this is the universal thought process. This is how we can bring about a shift in our health. Connected to the universe, they're bringing in a lot of knowledge, a lot of ideas, and they may be people who are talking about topics which are taboos. They will be people who will be bringing forth knowledge which is really not of this realm. I mean, what are you talking about? This cannot happen. So they're bringing in futuristic Uranus energy, bringing in futuristic knowledge of the universe, okay? They're very tapped in. They may be very drawn to topics of universe, the universal magnetic field, the laws of the universe, how things work in the universe, multi-dimensional universe, and aliens and things of outside of that realm. I'm picking up also the Aquarius energy over here. Okay, I'm picking up Aquarius energy a lot over here. It's going to align with your soul, right? Because with the air element, they bring in these unique and very different ideas, and you're going to know that you're going to feel that core essence with them. It's interesting. I also see them very, very connected to the earth realm because I'm seeing a lot of trees over here. So how is it impacting the earth? Where is earth in relevance to the universe? So this whole thing about universe is coming out very, very big. Okay, that's how you're going to know this is your soul tribe. Okay, talked about health. Very. Some of them would be studying about with a self-study. They are very independent. So they may not have a guru, but they have reached a certain level of mastery and excellence through personal studying. It could be the health, right? It could be health related. Like I'm researching and I'm going to work on perfecting a certain aspect, but I'm not going to follow someone. I'm going to figure out how to do the thing. So some of them, they're very independent with the Aries. They're very independent, very brave to go about learning something. So you'll see them reading a lot, studying a lot. Maybe they're in the field of research, okay? And again, that goes very well with you in terms of you instinctively see the power in them, the power for excelling, the power for bringing about the good, and how you're going to also relate with them with the self-study and Aries, very independent. You have this first chakra and power. So you can see another person who has this brave, pioneering, powering spirit. And you'll be able to recognize that okay, they are activists. It requires courage, and you value courage. First chakra and power. Okay, they are standing up for this group of people, or they're bringing in these ideas and they're starting this whole movement, and that requires a lot of insight, a lot of understanding, and a lot of bravery to be able to rally up people. That again relates with your core frequency. Okay, so I'm picking up all of that with the Aries. Like they are here forging a path ahead, and you value that. You value that power. Okay, that's how you relate to them. Now let's talk about this. You have this energy of surrender, fluidity, and change. Okay, you are all about the universe. You're all about understanding how we can bring about the change into the world, how we can let go of the past, how we can let go of the past hurt. Your tribe, I feel, could also be people who are in limelight with the sun energy. They're famous, they're leaders, they embody this very strong royal energy to them. Okay, royal, because your value systems are aligning over here, so they're exerting their influence and power. Okay, they're exerting their influence and power with the sun's energy. It's a very powerful sun. They're going to embody this. They'll be very generous people, they'll be very kind. They are bringing light, right? The sun brings in light to all the shadows. So the shadow about the health could be shadow about healing, could be shadow about aspects of the universe. So there are people who are light bringers. So that's how you know that's your soul tribe. That's your resonant frequency. I'm definitely picking up people in the limelight. I definitely feel that part of your soul tribe is actually out in the sun. Okay, they could also be in sunny areas. That's another part that I'm picking up, in sunny areas. But with the sun energy here, they are very creative people. Okay, that's another. Now let's talk about creativity. You're going to know that's your soul tribe. Highly creative, expressing their creativity fearlessly, allowing their inner child the play. So you can see that they've surrendered their spirit. That's your core frequency. Okay, you've surrendered that spirit. So they have surrendered to their own spirit and allowing themselves to be guided by the creative forces that come in through the universe. That's how you know they are. They're going to be people who are very high in integrity, okay, with the impartial energy. Okay, they can see things from a rational but from a more balanced perspective, like the air element. Okay, very open-minded. So you can see that they're impartial. So they embody that air element which is resonant for you. That's how you recognize them. They could actually be in law and enforcement. Okay, again, power. You identify with power. You identify with, I'm not saying all in law enforcement, but they could be. They could also be lawyers. Okay, definitely lawyers. I'm picking up lawyers. I'm picking that up. This is creative fields, can go in dance, music. This can go in art. This can go in so many different forms. Okay, for sure. Now, what else? They embody with this zebra energy. This again speaks of balance. Remember I talked about you guys having that resonant frequency of the first chakra, which is all about power. And then there is this mutable surrender, forgiveness. This is a divine feminine quality. So over here with the zebra with the black and white takes me to the yin and the yang. Okay, embodying different aspects of them. That's how you're going to know. It's not that they're always in their masculine energy, Aries going forward and being masculine and all of that. They also have this softer yielding side to them. That's how you know that they're embodying both their masculine and feminine principles. That's how you're going to recognize your soul tribe. You're also going to know, I'm seeing all these rainbow colors in both of these animal decks. So this takes me to their third eye. So with the third eye, again, it takes me to balance. They have a very active third eye chakra. How would you know? What does that mean, Archana? To me, what this speaks of is that you can see that they are people who see things from a higher vantage point. That's what the third eye awakening is. They're not coming from a place of, oh, that person did this to me and therefore I will be revengeful. I mean, we all fall into that pattern momentarily, but you're going to see primarily their core frequency is going to be more from a balanced perspective, seeing things from both sides of the situation, yin and the yang, understanding when to take action and when to kind of be a little bit passive about it. And that goes completely in alignment with how you are. You can see things from a higher perspective with the air element over here. And then there's also this fluidity to you. There's also this softness and gentleness of surrender and forgiveness here to you, right? So you're not exerting your power over another. You're exerting your power to bring about a big change in your life and lives of others. So you're going to see those similar characteristics over here. Okay, they are someone, that's why I'm feeling with this earthworm energy. I'm actually picking up two things. First message is earthworms crawl on the earth. So they have a lot of sensitivity. Yes, 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 yes. That's a message. That very sensitive and connected to the earth realm. Okay. So there may be people who embody, right, again, about the physicality, about health, environmentalists, about animals, about oceans, about the elements. They're very connected to the earth and they can sense the changes, right? Like snakes and earthworms, they sense the changes well before it actually occurs. So they're very intuitive people. Some of them with this round earthworm, I'm feeling like cocooning. So there may be people who may not be, some of them are out and about in the sun and all of that, and others I feel have this deep potential and they are curled up within, meaning they're cocooned, they are in the womb like energy, meaning they you're going to find them. Okay, what am I feeling with this? Hold on a second. What I'm feeling is that part of the work that they do is to help create this womb-like environment for people, meaning nurturing environments and caring environments where people can thrive with all these colors, okay, with all these colors, where people can thrive, okay. I don't know exactly what the earthworm spirit is. I'm just channeling from what I am picking up with the imagery and feelings that I feel when I look at the earthworm. So they're creating this wonderful space. So you may see them as, I can say, leaders or initiators of groups where they are nurturing groups. So they would be like very nurturing people, very impartial. They have both the balance of the masculine and the feminine, and they're bringing this healing in. Right? So there are two different aspects. Of course, bringing in Uranus, I'm going to put it in the center as the change bringers. Primarily, that's how you're going to identify your soul tribe. They are about change that is going to bring about a shift not only in their life and lives of their loved ones, but also for the entire planet. How is it that we can bring about a change for the betterment of society, where people are coming from a place of love, people are coming from understanding, people have high vibrational values, and we align with high vibration? How can we bring healing in? That's how you're going to identify. They're going to be very different. Yeah, I'm different, like that kind of a song that comes through. So wow, that's how you know. That's your soul tribe. I hope that helps. That was exciting. Let's get to the third part of the reading, which was going to be about how you can come in alignment. Let's get into that. Now let's look at how you can come in alignment in meeting your soul tribe. Let's have a look. How can the people come in alignment in meeting their soul tribe angels? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, angels. So this is the path of healing is what I'm picking up, okay? With how coming in alignment, we always must work on ourselves, right? As we work on ourselves, we become a better and a higher version of ourselves. And as we do, we're able to see the signs and synchronicities that our higher self and the universe is guiding us towards. And that's what this part of the reading is going to represent, is healing for your own self. And the reading was done with that 1111 message, and I got 1111 here. Mission accomplished. So thank you. Thank you, angels. I've accomplished the mission. Okay. Thank you. This is beautiful. I'll start with Don Miguel's. I love these. I love this deck. I haven't used it that much in the readings. I just use this for myself. And someone out there must have wanted some message from here. So it says here, have a look at it. Beautiful. The truth is silent. The truth doesn't come with words. It's something that I just know. It's something that I can feel without words, and it's called silent knowledge. Feelings. So this is feeling like you will develop deeper intuition when you start to feel things. You may have blocked this aspect of you because your core frequency is very strong manifestation, but you also have this beautiful balance of the divine feminine. And I feel that truth sometimes get blocked by the words that others have said. So start to trust your feelings about a situation, about people, and how things are panning out. And you're going to instinctively know. Okay, that's how you begin to align more with your soul tribe. Death. So perhaps there's a lot of grief that's come with certain things that have ended in your life. This could be people, actual people leaving the physical world, or this can be a shift or changes that have taken place. So perhaps there's this resistance to a shift, resistance to a change. Because death in tarot is number 13, and we also have a number 13 here. So I'm going to read them together. This is from my Atlantis deck. It talks about nourishment. In the golden age, the people grew all their food with love. They played soothing music to the plants and placed special crystals amongst them, with the result that their fruit and vegetables contained the maximum cosmic and nutritional energy. Talk about the cosmos. Maybe your soul tribe is all about having this cosmic food and talking about this cosmic energy, right? We're talking about this cosmos. They ate simple, local, fresh produce and shared everything they grew. All the food was blessed before it was eaten. Furthermore, they ate slowly and appreciated every mouthful. As a result, they were radiantly healthy. Talk about health, right? Talk about health. And they were here, right? No, this is creativity. Who was here for health? Yes, there are people here. Health. So we got all of that here. Your guidance is to watch for what you eat for your physical body. Your core frequency is the first chakra. If your physical body is not healthy, if we are eating junk food or we are giving in to temptations, guilty as charged. Yes, I give in to temptations and I know I have to fix this, angels. I'm working on it. Okay, anyway, so we must be mindful that at the end of the day, that every cell that we have in the physical body, if it's vibrating on these high vibes and good vibes, you're going to be coming in resonance with your soul tribe here. Okay, so it's important for you to watch what you eat, for your physical body must be pure to enable you to carry more light. Yes, that's why I get sluggish sometimes for your pathway ahead, because you're meant to. I would love to know, the pathway ahead. Maybe that will be the next reading that I do, okay? Simple, fresh, locally grown produce is most effective. So eat slowly. So if you're just chowing down food because you're so stressed and you're moving from one place to the other and I got things to do, just relax, 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 eat, have a conscious connection with the food and, when you're touching something. So having that connection and an intention with what we are putting inside the body is really one of the ways in which you're going to get in alignment, okay? Eat slowly and appreciate the taste. Maybe some of you just go through the process because, okay, it must be done, and understand with the stresses of life. But this is a message that's coming in. And also, what you can do is to bless your food and drink. It's important. So start to change, okay, with that death, that learn that, end that other way that you were, or end a certain way in which you were nourishing your physical body. Okay, so start to have a new routine in place. Okay, prepare your body for the work ahead, because that's a new beginning. Okay, the nourishment, it's important. And I feel that you're going to need to process, and these two are coming together, you're going to need to process loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. So that's why, the message that the person wrote over here, let me read that part. Yeah, even though it's all for purpose, but still the soul craves connection and belonging. Right? And sometimes we become dimmer and duller, and our shine starts fading in a non-resonant setting. Okay, so coming to the blueprint part, I'll talk about it in a minute, but the person here writes about soul craving connection and belonging. The way you start to practice that is first to honor yourself and be with yourself and connect in nature, because we got nature. In Golden Atlantis, the Atlanteans honored every aspect of the natural world, understanding that everyone and everything is a part of Source. Humans, animals, nature all work together. Okay? And recognizing the divine uniqueness of all of life, the people never tried to alter or interfere. So this is here, it is time to harvest your abundance. So loneliness, opposite is here, abundance. This card is reminding you to recognize and honor your uniqueness and that of everyone else. Consciously contribute to the well-being of the natural world and notice how people, animals, and plants respond to you. Your guidance is to check your thoughts, your words and deeds, and then reward is going to be very, very bountiful beyond your expectation. So what I'm picking up over here is walking in nature, connecting to the beauty, becoming one. If you're looking at the plant, you're walking, you're looking at the beautiful flower, there'll be this silent knowledge you're going to gain, okay, from that nature walk is what I'm feeling. Not when you're plugged in, when you're walking, you're actually becoming one. So you're communing with a natural aspect, which is also the divine feminine aspect. You're eventually going to begin to start to see that there's a deep interconnectedness, how the plants are talking to you, how the animals are talking to you, how the birds are talking to you. And slowly, it's the vibrational frequency is going to shift within you. And also to recognize that, for instance, like you and I may not be in the physical proximity. You may be someone who's living across the globe. I'm here in Southern California. You may be somewhere else, but here we are connected through this medium. So there is this connection that you and I have. There may be this great distance, but you and I are connected at a soul level, right here, right now. How is that happening? Through this medium. So you're not alone. We are here. We are here together. Watch your thoughts, and also know that no two times are the same. If you're going through this period of deep loneliness, there will be a time when the soul is going to bring in the right people to you. This is this incubation and the clearing time. Honor it. So honor the seasons as they come. If this is the season of loneliness, honor that aspect. And know that no two times are the same. We're connected. Remember that. Okay? Processing that part. How else can you get in alignment? So going with that, we have the number 55, reprogramming your soul. Release, raise, and reclaim. So as you release these thought patterns which keep repeating, you're always alone, no one is ever by you, people cannot be trusted, and I feel powerless when I'm around them. Shift your thought. Okay, release that, reprogram it, and you raise your vibration when you're doing your nature. Communing with nature is important, and reclaiming your power, because your core frequency is the first chakra. Reclaiming your personal power, empowerment, important. Okay? So trusting yourself, having faith in yourself, believing in yourself. Don't wait for others to believe in you. You believe in you. You be your first cheerleader. Okay, you be the cheerleader of your life. It's very important. Reclaim that power. Okay. Choose ease and grace. Okay, there are two pathways available at any point. If there's one that is leading to a lot of chaos, okay, when I'm going to go there, I know I'm invited to that get together. Oh, there's a lot of gossiping. There's a lot of people. Do you want that? Is that going to create chaos? Many times we don't want the chaos and the chaos comes. We're not talking about that. And many times we know intuitively, the truth is silent. It's there. But yet, for some other reason, whatever the reason is, we choose to go into that. So deter from that. Allow that it is, I rather be alone, and it is empowered to be alone than for me to be in a place where it's going to bring my vibration down. Okay, this is not coming from a place of ego. This is chaos. Do I want chaos, or do I want to allow ease and flow in my life? Okay, choose the path of least resistance, 8-8. What else? Karmic relationships, releasing the past. So there's this hurt that I'm feeling with this death energy here. Definitely heavy entanglements, past life or of this life in the past. There were a lot of karmic connections you've had. Okay, it's time to the hurt that was created or the power struggles you've had in that is blocking way for this fresher light. Surrender this aspect. It is your core frequency. Forgive and surrender. It's going to help you to release that. And if you are in a relationship, love or in work, okay, it is time for you to rethink. Is it important for you to have it? Is it creating chaos? Is it creating peace? Can I choose peace? And if I choose peace, what are some things that I need to do? You'll need to take your power back for that and have the faith in the universe that you're going to be guided to the right place or the right thing. Oh, I love this one. And then I'll talk about the 2. Oh, 11-11, mission accomplished. Okay, this will be the last card I read. There we have authentic purpose. I feel with this angel guide Orion, some of you need to connect with Orion energy. Okay, your authentic purpose, I feel, is shining through. And as you do and take these so-called tiny steps, these baby steps are going to be so monumental in your life, and you're going to be in a place where you didn't even realize that you were actually moving forward. You may have felt like nothing is moving, and you'll realize that you have transitioned from one world to another, from this chaotic world to this brilliant, bright world. I see that happening for you. And that is where your true authentic purpose is. And it's going to open up for you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Then let's talk about this one, which is mission accomplished. Okay, this was on the 11-11 reading. I don't know what that reading is about. But over this weekend, I will watch my own reading. What door are you unlocking with this portal? I better watch this because this is where I was inspired to bring this forth for you. Mission accomplished with the 11-11. So and it says here, welcome home. Look at what a gorgeous card it is, right? Oh, sorry, I haven't done my nails. Whoops, let me hide them. Sorry. Yes, all those wonderful things in India and all that pampering. I came here and I started to do washing all the dishes and I forgot to do my nails. Sorry. Anyway, so what I was seeing over here with the mission accomplished and welcome home, what I'm picking up over here and how you can come into alignment is to wear that crown. I think I'm going to buy a crown so that every time I have to talk about it, I'll put it on my head to show you. Be the leader of your own life. Honor your accomplishments. Honor all your scars. Honor all the so-called mistakes, because those mistakes are golden nuggets. Because it was through those mistakes, so-called mistakes, you are where you are. Through those challenges, through those difficulties. And that, my friend, is a welcoming home. We are welcoming the peace, the swan. This is the welcoming of the unconditional love. Okay, you're going to achieve it. Okay, 11-11. So anytime you're seeing the 11s or you're seeing the 11-11, keep repeating this mantra to yourself. Mission accomplished. Whatever that mission is. Do you choose to take that mission? Right? Tom Cruise said, right? In the Mission Impossible. You chose it. You came here. And now it is done. Mission impossible. Completed. Mission accomplished. That's what I'm seeing over here. Okay. Anytime you see the 11-11, it is mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. And that's on a lighter note. on a deeper message is honor your accomplishments, honor your journey, on how far you've come, and recognize that and how much Spirit loves you. So, wow, this is beautiful. Let me give you a closing parting message from the angels. Thank you for inspiring me. Heal 713. Thank you. Feel free to write, share how these different aspects align with you. I would love to know. And also, feel free to write and make these reading requests on my videos. I love that. Lucky Shirt 0330. Love, peace, mission accomplished. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Progress and creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Yes, your core frequency is the air element, and you are anchoring in, manifesting strong power to pursue your goals and go after what you want. Your ability to communicate is improving, which is going to make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. 1111, mission accomplished. And we close the reading with this accomplishment. Sending you love and light. This is Arshna here, and I will catch you in my next video. Namaste.